Namaste, everyone. Namaste, everyone. This is Jenny, and thank you for tuning into my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And make sure you hit that little subscribe button right there in the corner, that little red box, to get notifications whenever I am doing a video. Okay? Make sure you like the video, make some comments, let me know what's going on with you guys. And we are going to talk about what's coming up for you cosmically for this week, being December 29th, 2022 into January 5th, 2023. Like, can you believe it? We're already at the end of December. Like, how crazy is that? And it's also officially Mercury retrograde today. Oh, good Lord, don't get me started on that. So if you want more information on Mercury retrograde, how to work through it, what you expect, watch my other video I did, and I will give you all more details and situations and how to deal with it and all of that. So anyways, let's talk about what's coming up for you guys. Like, what could you be feeling? What could you be going through? What to expect? Now, you're going to notice and hear and sense, get gravitated towards your soul's calling, your soul's destiny. Really, really pay attention. Some of you could very well be having more dreams about it. You have had dreams coming in vividly. You might have had dreams from people that have passed on, especially the past week or so, last week. People that have passed on, your guides could come in, even friends that are still currently alive or family members that are alive. Pay attention to your dreams, what you are being shown, because this cosmic energy is going to work with you with it. I mean, I even had a dream the other night about, I used to work at the hospice, and I cannot work at the hospice anymore because I'm not vaccinated, of course. And I had a dream that somebody that worked at the hospice, she came into my dream. She goes, Jenny, you know what? I'm really sorry about everything that has happened, about why you can't be with us in here. I understand it and I respect you and I'm really, really sorry. And I was really, really, really surprised to get that message from her in my dream. So when you're getting messages like that, really pay attention to it, because coming into this new energy week, you could be getting a lot more messages in your dreams, vividly, lucidly. Pay attention to how you're feeling and sensing and seeing things. Okay. You're going to feel that you're going to be like, geez, I'm so tired. I'm just feeling scattered a little bit. I'm just exhausted. Pay attention to that, because this energy right now, especially with all the ascension vibes, solar flare energy, you're going to feel tired. You're going to feel dizzy. You're going to feel like brain fog. You could be feeling like your joints in your body are hurting, like sinus pain, headaches, nauseated, and that's really normal right now, and that's going to continue on. And with this energy, it has affected the earth, and it will affect the earth even more. Solar flares, solar storms, oh my goodness sakes, it can knock out, electronics, technical devices. And with Mercury retrograde too on top of that, and I'm like, please God, be with me, please let this video go through okay. Don't fight with the energy. Really listen to your body, because you might all of a sudden feel, geez, I got a lot more energy right now. Go with it. Go with it. Go with it. Because whenever you're stressed and when you start moving your body around, you're going to release a lot of those toxins. You're going to release a lot of that stress that's stuck and blocked within. And you might even hear even more so when you're working out, let's say, what your soul's calling is, what your soul's purpose is. Your soul is really going to start showing you, like, literally pay attention to the signs out there. Things are manifesting like really, really quick for you this week, especially because we're leaving December, we're leaving 2022, we're embracing 2023. 2023 is all the universal number 7. year, a year of soul's destiny, a year of soul's purpose, soul alignment, healing, letting go, reflecting back. What are you guys grateful for? Write it down. I want to see 5 things or 3 things that you guys are truly grateful of, even the smallest things, the smallest things. And you might have even seen some soulmates, twin flames that have entered your life. And it could be somebody you know, it could be somebody brand new. Just really take your time getting to know that person even more. Don't jump into anything, especially during this period right now, but really get to know that person. Open up and share your soul with that person. Be yourself, be authentic, because there's a lot of connections coming in with Mercury retrograde as well. People from your past are coming back. And it's all about forgiving, releasing, healing, moving in and clearing these energies before you start off with 2023. Okay. Like this is an amazing week for you. And those tears and your thoughts and your energies that you've been suppressing and holding back, how many of you seen that all of a sudden you burst into tears? That all of a sudden you're like, geez, I actually spoke my mind. That's going to continue into this week and into 2023 as well. So, because your soul wants you to heal, your soul wants you to embrace who you are, share your gifts, share your talents, and be you. Stay true to who you are. When you do that, you're going to see things coming into more in alignment for you. I'm just saying, if you try to be somebody you're not, who you're not supposed to be, it's not going to work with you. It's not going to line up for you at all. So your emotions of what you're letting go, pay attention to that. And that's why this week you might be like, you know what, I want to spend some alone time. I want to spend more time on my own right now. Like people, you might decide, I'm gonna go and see my friends or my family who I haven't seen for a while. It's the heart really embracing and opening up, because we're still in that Venus energy entwined with Jupiter. So whatever you want to share with somebody, share with them. Really share with them. This week, you could really find that there's certain people who you might not even seen for quite some time, all of a sudden appear back into your life with this energy. We're in that love energy right now. Unconditional love. Open your heart. You might feel and you want to really share with your partner or your friend how you're truly feeling. I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm so grateful for you being in my life. Thank you for sharing time with me. We're all connected. We all have soul contracts with everybody. So it can end just as quickly. All of a sudden you could see your friend today or family member, and boom, 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 instantaneously they're gone in seconds. Many people are leaving and have left. A lot of truth is being exposed, and that's going to continue on throughout 2023. But you're going to find there's, the people that had their hearts closed or living in fear, they're now going to start opening up their minds. They have seen many things being exposed. This week, how it goes into the ending, really pay attention. Really pay attention. You're going to get signs. Like you very well could just be out anywhere, literally. And all of a sudden you could hear something or see something and be like, isn't that interesting? I was really drawn into that. Maybe I want to start back into that. Or maybe it's time that I start my process for studying and doing research with that. Just don't jump into any contracts right now with business agreements and stuff like that. As far as new beginnings, if you want to end certain situations, yes, by all means, end certain situations that are no longer in alignment with you and move into 2023 with that. You're going to find that, geez, I can't be with my person anymore. I can't be in this business agreement anymore, or my job anymore. I got to do something. Start taking those steps right now, because endings bring in new beginnings. Endings bring in new doors when you're truly ready to let go and embrace that. Embrace that. Look back to December 11th. What were you guys doing? What were you guys doing around then? This is going to be a key theme for you. I mean, if you weren't doing anything that day that you don't really like, yeah, it was just an average day, that's okay. But really pay attention to December 11th and December 12th. What were you doing? Go back. Like I have a calendar, I write things down. I don't use things in my phone because your phone could die at any second. I keep things on a calendar, on a calendar book physically where I can write things down for that purpose alone. Really pay attention to what you guys were doing back then because it's bringing in the theme for this week coming up as well. So maybe you're like, yeah, I'm starting a new class January 2nd or 3rd or January 6th. I'm so excited, or I'm starting a new job. Really pay attention to that. And that very well could be one of your pathways for your soul's destiny, your soul's journey. I've had somebody says, gee, I really, really want to be a nurse, Jenny. And I'm like, well, did you look into it? Did you look into what you need? Did you look into some courses? Did you look at where you can study? Do that. Really do that. Write your vision board. This is the week to write your vision board. I actually just tweaked mine up a little bit. I crossed some things off my list that I accomplished this year so far, and I'm like, wow. And one of the major things that I wanted to do this year, I finally crossed that off, and I'm so grateful. So grateful. My little Miss Bella, my little dog, finally had her surgery. So truly grateful. And even when I was at the vet, I'm like, really? She's okay? Really? Like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Like, she's going to be on medications for the rest of her life, of course, and everything. But one of the surgeries that I really want it done, it has happened. And I'm so grateful for that. So truly grateful. My vets were more worried about me than Bella. They're like, Jenny, you're going to be okay. Like, everything's going to be okay. And I'm like, really? That's my baby. Yes, Jenny, you're going to be okay. Right. And I'm like, I knew she was going to be okay, but I'm like, you know what? I'm surrendering this for my highest self. I read into her energy. I know who she is from my past life. So you're going to see a lot of that. Really reflect back this year. Really reflect back at the beginning of January 2022. Where are you guys today? What have you accomplished? What have you done? What's changed? And you're like, I know I wanted this to change or that to change. This is the week you can make these changes. You're going to hear that. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Who are you? This is the week you're going to get more messages coming in with your destiny, with your purpose. You're going to be like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that. Get all excited. Get excited. Leave all the negative, fearful situations. Enough of that crap, right? You know, there's been miracles that have been happening throughout this month as well, and they're going throughout this week. You know, we have New Year's Eve. How many of you guys are going out for New Year's Eve? What's going on for New Year's Eve for you? I mean, I'm normally in bed myself, like way before. I'm not a New Year's Eve type person. You know, I'm grateful. You know, normally I'm in bed watching a movie or like reading a book or something, right? Because January 1st is Miss Bella's birthday. She will be 2 years old January 1st. And she's still in her little surgical suit, still healing. So that's why you don't see her in this video as well. I'm not picking her up. There's stitches and stuff, right? So January 1st, start of 2023. Much gratitude, much gratitude. You might find you guys a day of rest. Some of you will be like decluttering things, putting things away if it's the Christmas tree, or you know, just going through things and gee, like I just need some rest. Oh my goodness. Listen to your body January 1st. January 1st, you're going to be like, what's happening this year? Don't worry about it as much because it takes time to let go and heal and bring things of the new to the surface and such like that. Don't worry about so much of how so many things are going to unfold. I mean, you can always book a reading with Jeni, right? I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, for goodness sakes, right? If you really want to know your future, how to get there. January 3rd is a master number day as well. Really focus on what you're hearing. You might even hear on January 3rd of, oh, I just heard my calling. I just know that I'm supposed to go on this pathway. I know I'm on the right track. I want to do this. So really pay attention to January 3rd, especially what messages you're hearing, you're seeing. We still have Mars retrograde until the 12th of January as well. You can watch my video on Mars retrograde, how to utilize and work with that. It's a lot of physical energy and physical stuff that's going on there. Solar flare vibes. What more can I say? Ascension. You're clearing the old energy and toxins from your cellular body. You're healing and the vibration is raising and it's rising. You might still feel a little depressed though of, geez, what direction do I go? What do I do? Don't put pressure on yourself. The more pressure you put on yourself, you're not going to see clarity because your mind is going to be all over the place. We still have that energy. You might find your eyes are a little bit sore, they're blurry, or they could be a little bit runny, things like that. Like your jaw might be a little bit like, oh my gosh, like, do I go like that? Do I move over like that? Drink a lot more water as well. Drink a lot more water, okay? Because we still have a lot of energy going on. Your soul's purpose is coming more to the surface for you guys. And like even on the 5th of January, you're going to be clearing more. You might be like, oh, I'm not going to do anything January 1st. I just need a rest. We're just going to have leftovers or like whatever it is like that. And some of you might be like, I'm going to finally clear out my junk drawer. I'm going to go into my bedroom and clear out clothes I no longer I use, or I wear anymore. Because Venus is going to be more in alignment with you as well. So you might be like, you know what? I'm going to go declutter my clothing. I don't really need this jacket anymore, or my like bed sheets or bedding, or I don't even use that anymore. You might even start saying, you know what? I'm going to bring things to the homeless shelter. I mean, I bring like many things per year to the homeless shelters, like a few times a year. Actually, it's like I don't really need that. Somebody could really utilize that. And I still have brand new price tags on things, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? That's irrelevant. It's really good for somebody else. Somebody else might need that coat, that shirt, pair of slacks, like whatever it is. Donate. Your heart is going to be opening more. You're going to be clearing a lot of energies within. You're going to start seeing and feeling you want to make some health changes to your body as well. And really pay attention to those sequent numbers. You might feel January 4th to the 6th that you're going to start seeing like more 111, 222, 333. Really pay attention to those numbers. And that's your spirit guides trying to talk to you more so, especially if you're like, gee, what direction do I go? Do I go and do that? Do I listen to maybe what everybody else is saying to me? Or should I follow what I really want to do? But gee, my family don't want me to do that. Enough of that. We all have our own journey. We all have our own destiny. We all have our own purpose why we're here. Follow what resonates for you and not by with anybody else. I always remember when I had, oh, I don't know, maybe like 10 people tell me, no, Jeni, don't do this. Don't go that direction. But yet I was getting pulled towards there. And I'm like, I'm going to go in that direction for some reason. And people are like, no, I went in that direction. And that was the best direction I ever made. That was the best decision I ever made one of my best decisions, because I listened to my soul speak. Whenever I was moving away to Ireland, everything was telling me, don't. And everybody's saying, yeah, go, 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 because it's your fears and stuff. And then I'm like, maybe I'm starting to question my own soul and my own tuition. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't go in that direction. Or no, maybe I should. Well, I don't, maybe I should. Maybe everybody's right. Maybe it's my fears. And I tell you, I was sending boxes over to Ireland, you know, and and then all of a sudden the post office called me because they knew me because I used to send so many things over to Ireland. I'm like, Jeni, your boxes started coming back. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, it's a sign I'm not supposed to go. Even the post office says, no, 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 it was our fault. Don't worry, you don't have to pay for anything. We made the mistake. And it was a few boxes. It was like daily they were calling me, your boxes are coming back, Jeni. And I'm like, intuitively, I'm like, I knew I'm not supposed to go there. Listen to your intuition. Really listen to your intuition. It's going to be stronger this week. You're going to get all kinds of messages coming forth and through, you guys. Okay, so whenever you're kind of having that breakdown and uncertainties, which you very well could this week, depression, and I'm so lost, I'm feeling scattered, what do I do? Crises can really, really bring a major transformation and a major breakthrough for you when you surrender. When you surrender. It's like turn off your phones, turn off everything that's distracting you, take time out for you, meditate more, and you're going to start to see more clarity of what direction that you should go to. Like really let go of that fear. Really let go of fear, because fear will stop you from shifting forward. 2023 is all about unconditional love, even more so. People are starting to come together more. Yes, of course, there's going to be a lot more crap going on. I'm not going to talk about that this week anyways. I will at a different time. But not this week. This week is all about paying attention to where you're drawn to with your soul purpose and your soul's destiny. Really look back and reflect upon this year and be in gratitude with what lessons your soul has shown you, has brought you through. Where are you now compared to where were you January 1st, 2022? Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards collectively from the spirit world and see what messages the universe has for us. When I'm with a client, I don't use cards because I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, past life Akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, pranic healer. Anyways, the list goes on. I'll put all that information below from my website if you'd like to book a reading with me, of course, as well. And you can catch me on other shows. But anyways, let's pull a couple of cards here. And because this energy that we're gravitating towards more about our soul's future and our soul's alignment with destiny, make sure you knock your cards 3 times on wood before you use them. I've already cleared, my cards before I started using them. So whenever we're connected to our soul, whenever we are paying attention in an alignment, that's where you should be with your heart and your soul. When you're listening to ego, you're not getting any clarity at all. So I'm going to bring up Whispers of Love Oracle cards here by Angela Hartfield, because some of you have or about to connect with a soulmate twin flame potential. Some of you very well could have already felt them or had a message out of the blue or seen something or run into them a few days ago. And that energy can also, by the way, linger into this week here that we're in. So I'm going to talk about love. Well, the cards are going to talk about love. What is Spirit's message for us collectively? December 29th, 2022 to January 5th, 2023. What's the collective message from Spirit? It's a collective message from Spirit. I didn't feel that. And really make a New Year's resolution, you guys. Start your vision board, by the way. I felt that. Oh, wonderful. Stability. Look at that. Look at the yin and the yang. Actually, I did a painting like that, funny enough. See the yin and the yang? See the blue? That's communication. Blue is communication. See the yellow? That's friendship, the energy of friendship. And also the blue and the yellow, that's the Ukraine energy. Ukraine, let's do a lot of prayers for the Ukraine, because a lot of things are going to happen in 2023. I don't want to hear more messages coming through with that. I just actually heard a message for somebody, by the way. It's not going to resonate with you all for some reason, but if this resonates with you, write it down. I'm literally seeing the countryside and horses, by the way. Like it's like riding off into the sunset, horses and this beautiful sun, beautiful valley I'm seeing. So whoever that message is for, by the way, but stability. Make sure that you stay in more alignment with your soul. See how the tree and the roots are going down? Whenever you're feeling ungrounded, like It's important to try to stay centered within and grounded within. And the trees, go out and hug a tree, go out in nature. Because when you're walking in nature and surrounding yourself in nature, you're only hearing nature, you're only feeling nature, you're only sensing nature, connecting with nature to hear those messages coming through. And you'll be able to balance yourself between the yin and the yang into one. When you have your mind and your soul and your heart balanced in one, you're in perfect alignment. And you're going to find that you're going to have more stability. You're going to find that your roots are getting more grounded. You're going to be like, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's where my soul is guiding me to. You know, I'm going to have a plan. I'm only going to work at my job, let's say, for another 3 years, and then I'm going to retire. Or maybe I'm going to apply for that job, or maybe I'm actually going to make that move, or maybe I'm actually going to finally tell that person that, hey, you know what? I'm into you or I love you. Have that stability within your soul. I'm going to pull another card from here. I'm hearing as well, by the way. I'm going to pull another card from here. For some reason, I just heard that. What's the collective message from December 29th, 2022 to January 5th, 2023 from Spirit? It's a collective message. You're going to see how your heart's going to open a lot more too, by the way, this week. It's a collective message. What is the collective message from Spirit? Collective message from Spirit. Patience. Isn't patience a virtue? You know, I've learned patience the hard way. We all have, right? So when you're being patient about how things unfold, that's all that matters. And take a look at these two on here on the lotus pad, lily pad. They're entwined. So see this person here, this woman here, she very well could be doing a lot of reflection, let's say, on her past, of, gee, what do I want? Is this person going to be the right person for me? Gee, they've just entered my life. I've got to be patient. Or maybe the person that I want, they're still in a relationship, or it's just not the right timing. You have to surrender things to divine timing. Things come together in divine timing, and you have to be really, really patient in order to be in the right job, in order to be in the right relationship and moving in the right direction. The vibrational frequency has to be really entwined and grounded within. So no wonder that tree card came up, in order for things to open up in the right vibrational frequency for you. And see how there's butterflies here? Butterflies represent transformation as well. Isn't that beautiful? How many of you guys are seeing butterflies? I mean, here we're not seeing butterflies. We're in the winter time here in Canada, and oh, good God, I'm not a winter person. So um, let's pull a card. By the cards that I put here, by the way, are the cards that I was hearing before from Spirit to use. So the energies, by the way, also affect your animals. I have different animal decks, but I was really hearing this deck specifically. Whispers of the Ocean. The ocean, you might hear more like tidal waves. You might hear more flooding and such like that. Things connected with water. You have seen it. I'm just hearing animals from the sea wanting to get a message forth. And that's all also part of the solar flares as well. It can change the energy of the planet, and it has changed the energy of the planet. You've got to really respect Mother Nature, because when you don't respect Mother Nature, it's going to send a message to you huge, like by saying, we've had enough of this crap. Boof, enough. Let's wipe out this island. Let's do this and that. We want a new start. So, without going into details, of course. So, what is the message collectively from December 29th to January 5th from the sea animals? It's the message. What is the message? What is the message? What is the message from the animal world? Sea animals. Sea animals. What's the message from the sea animals? It's the message. Oh, wow. How cool. It's so cool. Shedding the old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see these new prospects. So as we're entering the new, we're leaving December 31st, New Year's Eve, and embracing the new on January 1st. And you take a look at the golds and the reds, it looks Christmassy, looks really Christmassy. And even the waves around here look like very snowy waves. I think it's so beautiful how all of a sudden on the green for healing Christmas vibes, like literally this is December for those of you who celebrate Christmas, or happy Hanukkah, of course, to those of you. So really take a look at that. How amazing is that? Out with the old, in with the new. Shedding the old, rebirth, rebirth. You might even have some dreams about snakes in your dreams too. That's transmutation, transformation of the old skin, embracing the new skin as well. Healing really depends what your dreams are about. I decipher dreams as well. So really, really pay attention to that. Thank you, animals. Thank you, animal spirit. Thank you. Thank you. What a beautiful card. Beautiful card. So we're also going to pull a card from Whispers of Ganesha. See what Ganesha has to say to us. Ganesha. What is the collective message from Lord Ganesha? Three breaths in, three breaths out, I just heard. Make sure you guys are meditating. Take that time out and pause before making certain decisions. I just heard that really loudly. Take 3 breaths in. And then breathe 3 breaths out very slowly. Do that a few times before making any big decisions right now as well. I hear messages 24/7, nonstop. You have no idea. So I'm like, okay, if that message is coming in right now, I'm saying that. So what is the energy and the message from Lord Ganesha for December 29th, January 5th? Wow. Empowerment, self-love. Your soul's destiny will empower you when you make a decision of what direction you want to gravitate towards. So for some of you, let's say that want to go back and take a course or study or something, and you're like, yeah, I want to do this. And I just found out, I just signed up, or I'm going to, you're going to get excited because that's part of your destiny, your soul's purpose. You're going to take your power back. You're going to start embracing yourself more. Setting boundaries is self-love. Making time for you is self-love. Whenever you're getting like a lot of people wanting this or this or this or that from you, or to do this or this or that, you really got to pay attention to that, because you have to have that balance with give and receive. Because if you don't, you're going to be out of alignment. It's going to throw your chakras off and you're not going to see clarity, and it's just going to continue and you won't receive. Okay. So as you're taking your power back, you're going to be coming more in alignment within empowerment of self, making those decisions this week. Wow. And especially into 2023. What a beautiful message. Beautiful message. Fall off my table. No big deal. So we're going to pull a crystal card. You know how I love my crystals? Daily Crystal Inspiration by Heather Oskinoy. Let's see what the messages for the crystal is. Make sure you gravitate towards whatever crystal you are drawn to. Okay, people are like, Jenny, what crystal do I get? And it's like, whatever one you're drawn to, whatever one you're feeling, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because what crystal that you're gravitated towards doesn't mean somebody else is. And that's because it's for you. Like I scan crystals from a distance, and I can walk into the store and I'm like, geez, I don't know. I'm feeling energy down here for some reason. I'm like, okay, I don't know why. So I literally go down, let's say the other side of the store or wherever. And I'm like, oh my God, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I need. Thank you, Spirit. Make sure you thank Spirit. Make sure you thank the universe. Like I'm so grateful for the smallest little things. Like even for spirit, let's say, to gravitate me towards wherever it is. I'm like, thank you, spirit. I'm so grateful for you showing me that, whatever it is, whatever it is. Whenever you radiate in gratitude, your vibrational frequency goes higher and you will attract more things that you're truly grateful towards. Anybody can say, oh yeah, I'm so grateful or in gratitude or whatever. But if you're not, if you're just saying that, nothing's going to work, nothing's going to change. When you're really, really feeling that and go into that Zen mode, that's when the magic will start. So what is the message from the crystals for December 29th? Right away, it fell down. Wow. Pink opal, be kind to yourself. Always, always show yourself compassion. Always, always show yourself compassion. We're all going through things. We are all experience changes. All of us are. Show compassion to humanity. Live in your soul. But you really, really have to be kind to yourself. You know, like I had somebody say to me, God, I can't believe how stupid I was for doing this or this or this or that. God, I'm such a loser. And immediately I stopped that person. And I said to him, stop saying that. Don't say that about yourself. You're not stupid. We learn by our lessons, you know, like we all make mistakes. That's how you learn. It's like, gee, if I went this direction and went that direction, if I don't, and I'm not sure and I regret it, it's like, at least you now know you weren't supposed to be with that person or you weren't supposed to be at that job or like whatever it is. Be kind to yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself. When was the last time you guys did that? Seriously. Seriously, when was the last time you guys did that? Okay. So I'm going to top it off with a card, another card here, of course, since I'm talking about gratitude. Gratitude Oracle, beautiful deck. Okay, so what is the message from our spirit world, universal world? Like I hear messages from ascended masters, guides, angels, like I channel and work with the Christ consciousness as it is, but I just say spirit. It's just easier for me to say that here for you guys to understand a little bit. So what is the message collectively from the universe? What's the collective message from the universe? The collective message from the universe. Collective message. Collective message from the universe. And remember, you guys, you can't blame anybody else because when you start pointing the finger and blaming somebody else, you're automatically creating blocks within yourself, within your soul. Okay. So what's the message from the universe? What's the collective message right away? Wow. Wow. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Now, what was I just talking about? What was I just saying? Express your love. Speak from your heart. Show compassion. Show kindness. There's a lot of people out there who are truly hurting. I work with a lot of suicides, and I can tell you one thing. Oh, but they're all the same. No, they're not. No, they're not. With so many world events going on right now, it has created more mental illness from a lot of bullshit fear from these so-called leaders. Don't get me started on that. Not even going to go there. Show compassion to yourself and others. Do not ever judge anybody. You truly, truly don't know their journey. People think they know me, and they don't. Only certain people who truly, truly, truly know me have known what I have gone through. I observe a lot. Do not ever judge anybody at any given time, ever. Live in the light of love. Follow your path that feels right for you and be grateful. So for those of you who'd like to book a reading with me, a detailed reading, my website's below. I have a free group on Facebook where I do free readings. Join my group. It's free. Make some comments and let me know what you're grateful about, what's going on, what path you following, what's your soul purpose, what's your soul's destiny. Let me know. Namaste, everyone. I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful, happy new year. No drinking and driving. Namaste.